Right, so we have the finalists. We have Peter Andersen, Flavio, Baddaria, Robert Sutter and Nico Wicke. We have the machines, which are 24 by Stern, The Shadow and then Metallica. We are just waiting for the player order, which is being drawn as we speak by the players. And then we will be kicking off with the finals of today's main tournament, the Swiss system. This is a 3-game 4-2-1-0 scoring IFPA rules. Everything to play for as always. Okay, so while we're waiting, if we just have a look at the statistics for the 4 players. Peter Andersen is currently ranked number 2, being as high as number 1. Flavio 35-36, Robert Sutter 10 currently and has been as high as 5. And Nico Wicke 71, being as high as 55. So this is a unusual machine to have in a tournament, and literally no ball save on there, so Robbie straight out of ball 1. So player 2, Nico Wicke. We'll bring player 2 up here. Nico Wicke from Germany, a very regular attender at Fulda. Want to join?
Because as in multiple finals now, I'm on the side tournament.
So you'll need to go out for the next round, okay.
Yeah, but
Okay, well, you're talking to the stream, so
Okay.
don't talk to me, talk to everybody. So this is Franck Bona from sunny France.
bonjour.
Bonjour, good to see you. We've got an AI camera, so it's actually following me at the moment, so it'll keep you a little bit to the side.
Oh, you can see me.
Yeah,
You
so-
just can see you. Okay.
So that's fine. So, Frank, you know this machine 24 pretty well. Do you want to just explain what these players are likely to be going for in terms of strategy?
In terms of strategy, you begin with the left ramp, which is okay for the modes, and the right ramp gives you the lock for multiple. So, very commonly, the last time I played it with Johannes Ostermeyer, which is one of the best players in the world, we were just doing every time the left ramp, right ramp.
Left ramp up
Yeah,
here and
absolutely.
then right ramp here, yeah.
Who's playing the 24? Nico Wicke and...
Flavio Baddaria and Peter Andersen. So Robert Sutter, this is the final of the main tournament.
Okay, so there's a 4-player game.
Four-player
And
game.
Robbie Sutter made the first. Yes, Robbie is playing first.
That's correct, yeah. So nice to have you in on the commentary, Frank. We've not had you in here for a while, and
Yeah, because of the COVID.
because of the COVID, we've not been able to do things like this.
You know,
So
and,
it's really cool.
my job is taking me a lot of time. So
Yeah.
I'm not playing a lot of pinball anymore. It's more working for me this time.
Okay. So Nico has a ball in the sniper, I think.
Yeah, sniper shot is to be backhanded with the right flipper, but it's quite a difficult shot.
So So here we go with multi-ball continuing.
Yeah, and the main strategy is also to do left ramp, right ramp to get the super jackpot. And when you have to battle the terrorists, the targets in the front of the house, the targets are
These here, yeah.
yeah, and you have to hit the targets and then shoot the center hole in the house.
Okay, straight in there, and that starts is that
Absolutely.
the terrorist multi-ball?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this could be a long playing game, couldn't it? These
Yes,
standard of players
very,
could be on
very
here for an
long
hour.
game, absolutely. Long playing game, maybe longer than Transformers.
Yeah. So far that's Nico Wicke on 12 million. I know people are capable. What's the sort of good tournament score on this machine?
From 100 million is a very, very good score.
Okay.
Yeah. Top score would be something like 100.
Okay. Okay, so I heard that Flavio became second in his country. Yeah, well, he's on the tail of Daniele. Flavio describes himself. I know Flavio very well. He's attended a lot of tournaments that I've streamed, and we've got to know each other quite well over the years. And he classes himself as not a very good pinball player, but a very, very good fighter. And you need actually a combination of both, don't you?
Yes.
You need the skills, but you also need the determination in order to battle through difficult circumstances, difficult situations. And Flavio is really, really good at that. He's been over modest when he says he's not a good pinball player, because he is. And you can see that he's a control player. He's a very good control player, and his shot accuracy is normally also extremely good. So let's see what happens here. But you see there, that's typical in a shake to try and save the ball. It's not a shake in anger. It's not frustration. It's if he could have saved the ball there, he would have done. And he does tilt because he's actually pushing the machine to its limits. So yeah. So that is perfectly reasonable. Okay, so next up will be Peter Andersen, who is currently world number 2.
But he took some points yesterday, and virtually he could be number 1.
It could be number 1 after this weekend. That's true. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So here he is. This is Peter Andersen, and very calm, collected player. Knows very great game knowledge. A formidable opponent, I think. He's been to Fulda many times over the last probably 2 years, I would say, Franck. And he's become a regular here. So, is he shooting for sniper? Looks like he is. Yep. So one ball locked in the sniper, then you have to shoot it again to release that ball.
Yes.
And it's on a hurry up, of course. So the faster you do it, the more points you get.
It is not the easiest strategy to play the game. Yeah.
So that's the
right ramp,
right
left ramp.
Yeah, and right ramp is the main lock, isn't it, for the multi-balls? So that releases the 3 balls. So Stern's 24 machine is not one that you see in many tournaments. Again, nice control shown there by Peter. Hi Jenna from Austria. That's Jenna Muir, who was the tournament director at the Austrian Pinball Open 2 weeks ago, and her daughter Leia was basically trying to win virtually every tournament. She is going to be, is already an extremely good player, and was demonstrating some of her pinball skills at that tournament. We will be seeing more of Leia, I am absolutely sure.
Yesterday, my friends from New Zealand and Australia watched the stream. They told me.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
We do have a very international audience. It's really nice.
And Lisa Conroy from New Zealand, a girl that I really know well, told me that Your stream is very nice because you have an English accent.
But Frank, it is not as nice as your French accent. Your
Right
French,
answer.
your French accent is magnifique.
Magnifique.
Magnifique ya is not right, is it?
Magnifique.
You can't. No, I mean the ya at the end. You cannot combine a German word with a French word.
Yeah, no, it's impossible. So a lot of very well controlled balls.
Yeah, it is an awesome multi-ball player. I mean,
Yes, he's the juggler.
That's. You know, I was actually told. Yeah, that's a good example. You know, he's actually lost the ball, but he gets back in control so quickly normally. Yeah. So immediately it's how do I get these balls under control? And at the same time he needs to make the shots. So.
When I began the World Pinball competition in 1994, there was not a lot of pinball players controlling the ball. Everyone, the mood at that time was to play in the flow.
Yeah.
It was quite different. The way the players play now is really evolving.
Yeah. I fully agree. So you can see his score is increasing. He's now on 22 million, and I'm sure it will increase further. He's on victory laps at the moment from Suitcase Multiball, and he now finally loses the ball. So 24 million back out of Multiball, but I'm sure Peter will be already working towards the next one. 24 is a machine of lots and lots of different modes, lots of different multi-balls, and these top players know the way around the machine, and therefore this game is likely to be a long one. So if you've not been and made a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or got yourself a beer out of the fridge, then you will have time to do it probably before the end of this ball. Oh, we got a danger there.
Yeah, there was a really fast return from the house.
It was indeed, yeah. So
yeah.
So he's on now double danger, so he's going to have to be a little bit more careful. Let me switch that microphone on and that'll give us a bit more audio. So when are you travelling back to France?
So we return to France tomorrow in the evening.
Okay.
Because Monday everyone works. So 29 million for Peter.
Yeah. So
with the fourth position, it's
good
start. Absolutely.
Yeah. So Dina just zooming us in more on the score. Thank you for that, Dee. And also straightening the playfield. So Dina's the one that does all the work out on the, she calls it the shop floor, in preparing the rigs and putting all the cables in place.
Okay.
And she's the sort of invisible one in the background that actually makes all this happen. Yeah. So, yeah. We all need a good woman behind us.
Absolutely.
So Robbie Sutter ball 2, he'll be looking obviously to improve his position from 1 million. That's gone. Oh, we've got a ball save. So, okay, that's. Okay, so we're getting comments in the chat. 24 is an underrated game, and yes, I think you're probably right. It's a game I think you need to get into. You need to sort of complete a few things in order to open up other parts of the game. So it can be very rewarding. It can also be very quick. If you don't complete certain things, then it can be a very quick game. And Jim just sits there with a beer. I honestly, Fist Bingo, I honestly don't know how you can possibly say that. I mean, yeah. Greetings to all and the crazy playing Swiss guy. The Swiss guy is actually a Danish guy. He's from Denmark, lives in Copenhagen, oh, sorry, the Swiss guy, you mean as in Robert Sutter? Robert Sutter, the Swiss guy, apologies, my mistake.
Robert Sutter is from Switzerland.
Robert Sutter
Levante also is from Switzerland.
Yeah, and Robbie Sutter won the tournament here last night. He played really, really well.
And Paul Englert reached the semi-finals and was playing against Robbie, but Robbie took the victory on Paul.
Yeah, right at the end as well. It went to the final game.
Ah, yeah.
So, Nico there just trying to save the ball, just failing, but he's now on 14 million. So here we go with Flavio, player 3. I think Flavio will wait a short while with that big move on the table from Nico Wicke. Either that or is watching the stream, and the stream is a good 20 seconds behind.
Yes.
Because you do that when you're here, don't you? You now watch the final that you're playing in on the stream computer here.
Yeah.
And then of course you're 20 seconds behind, so the ball finishes, and then somebody said, Frank, you need to come and play. It's like, so anyway.
But just one final on Thursday.
Yep.
But the format on Thursday was really tough because
it was,
on 91 player you have to be on the top 4 and not more. So tough format.
Okay,
so I have to go.
You have to go. Next round for the group match play. So thank you for stepping in. Good luck in your
greetings
next
to
round.
the chat.
And
maybe we will join you later on the
okay.
final.
See what we're doing. Okay, take care. Good luck in your play. Make sure you win. I'm sure you will.
No, but I'm late. I have 4 rounds late.
I know.
But in 3 rounds I have 21. I'm obliged to do.
This is a nice thing about Frank. I mean, Frank joined a group match play tournament with, I think it was 4 rounds. It must have been 5 rounds already played, and yet is still quite likely to get to the finals. Yeah, so he's won his first 3 games. That's a 7-5-3-1 tournament. So anyway, let's concentrate on this final. So, no real big surprises so far. Obviously, Peter Andersen in a commanding lead at present, and he needs to extend that lead, I would say, and he will be setting himself to do that. For those who don't know Peter, he is a really, really nice guy. So if you get to see him anywhere in pinball tournaments or anywhere in the world, then go and talk to the guy. He really is tremendous and obviously knowledgeable. Okay, so also he's working here towards his next multi-ball. He's actually aiming for that centre ramp here. Okay, there we go. So that lights the lock. He missed the lock but hit the sniper. The lock shot, as we were just saying with Frank, is up this right ramp. That's the suitcase multi-ball, so there is a suitcase at the top of that ramp collecting the balls. Right, okay. Messages from family. So Peter back in multi-ball again. Familiar position. He likes multi-balls. So what you need to notice here is the reaction, the anticipation of the balls and the ability to shoot shots that are needed while still keeping control of the multi-ball itself. Okay, back under control, now at 60 million. This really is tremendous play. So Franck was saying 100 million is a good score for this machine, and Peter certainly making his way towards that during this multi-ball. Okay, so now Peter just has to save the president. Now, there's an argument there that some presidents may or may not be worth saving. But as we potentially have a large North American audience, then maybe that's not the right thing to say. Or maybe it is. That was a tremendous bit of flipper action to save the ball. I know he got himself in trouble, but wow, the way he got out of it was tremendous. Okay, and loses the ball. He's actually annoyed with himself there for losing it because he felt he could have saved that. 90 million after ball 2, a pretty commanding position. So nice play by Peter. And you know, you watch these top players. I see them all the time. The top players from Europe battling against each other, and the skills they show, the composure, the everything about this game is really nice. This guy is one of the real gentlemen of pinball. Okay, so working towards a multi-ball, Robbie will know how to play this machine as well as anybody. I'm not sure he needed to take a danger there, but that was the second, I think, so he's nothing left in terms of tilt warning. Ooh, yeah, I was going to say that was third, and he definitely didn't need that nudge to keep the ball in play. So so player 2, Nico, Wicke will, I'm sure, wait. Save the President is an overly dangerous mode with not enough reward, okay? Some presidents are not worth saving? Who said that? Dear. Anyway, cheers to all the presidents. That's what I say. Nico attempting to backhand the right ramp, which I know it's possible. I think I've seen that a few times on this machine, but it's an easier shot from the forehand. There we go. So, what lock is that? Okay, so suitcase multi-ball starts. Here we go. So as Frank said earlier, jackpots are the ramps left and right. Are they coming back? I'm not sure they are. So sniper multi-ball starts. That's basically when you release the ball from the sniper. So Nico also making good progress here. He's currently on nearly 40 million. Victory laps. So, D Twisted D, I'm guessing you know this game pretty well. That's the end of Cypher Multiball, finishes on 44.5 million. So okay, so Nico gets to save a president as well. I wonder if it's the same president or a different one. Let's see how well he does with this. Oh, unlucky. So, yep, that was the end of his president saving. Well, that's enough president saving from 2 players. 59 million, well, touch off 60 million, so looking okay at the moment, but still a way off Peter Andersen's score. So here we go with Flavio Baddaria. What game of the finals is this? This is the first game, so game 1 of 3, and the second game is the Shadow, the third game is Metallica. So,
as I told you, 100 million is a great score in this game. So a good score is 50, the perfect score is 100. Or more, because Johannes scored something like 150. 2 years ago when I met him on 24 here in Fulda.
Okay, well Peter's on 90 million after ball 2, so he's going to be trying to head towards that target. He probably he won't, will he? Because he wouldn't need to play. He wouldn't need to play the ball.
So Robbie ended at 4 million. Nico 59. Good score for. No, it's not. Yeah, it's Nico, number 2. And now Flavio is fighting. Okay.
Yep.
I won my game on Black Knight. So.
Okay, sort of rage.
So 4-7 in a row on the side tournament.
I think it's cheating though, because you're playing the less experienced players. So you should really get 7 in every round.
Yeah.
I know you still have to do it. Don't get me wrong. It's not. So this could be the last ball of this game. If Flavio doesn't reach 90 million, then Peter will not play ball 3.
Maybe Flavio is aiming for Nico's score, but multiple.
Yeah, well, Flavio needs to get 60 million first if he's going to advance further.
RGR, Richard Rhodes from Australia. Hey, hello Richard. Yeah, international audience.
Yeah.
And it is not the same time. In Sydney, it might be something like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Well, it's 8 o'clock at night here, so it'll be 9 hours forward.
No, 10 or 11
10
hours, I think.
Yeah.
So you wake up early, RGR, to watch the stream. Hi. After Australia, it's Kentucky watching Silverball Social Club.
Hi, Silverball. Hi, Kentucky. So yeah, nice to have you on here. Some
Georgia, California, Australia. Yeah. I would like to come back in Australia, but no, not for the moment. Too much work.
It's a shame when work gets in the way of pinball, isn't it? But yeah, it's one of those things. I find it happens regularly.
Yeah. But business first, and then leisure, amusement.
Family business then. You were telling me that Adam's left home now. He's gone to live with his girlfriend.
Adam left the little bird, big bird.
Yeah.
Left the nest because he lives now with his girlfriend. They are both working, so now I'm alone at home with Anne Charlotte.
Yep.
But Anne Charlotte doesn't live with me because she has 3 children.
Okay.
Yeah, 13, 11, and 9.
Okay. Now look, Flavio's. I told you Flavio was a fighter. And,
yes, Flavio is a
Flavio
is a fighter.
Never ever going to
24. His goal is to put
his goal.
a better score than Nico.
His goal will to get a better score than Peter.
Yeah.
But obviously he's got to get that 59 million first. But he's certainly capable of doing this.
Yeah, 2:16 p.m. in the USA. Yes, it's something
So
like 6 hours.
6 hours back. So that's Eastern time.
Next time in Fulda, we will have some American players coming, because there is Jeff from Canada, which is here. There is Peter Andersen from Denmark. So here we are quite in a European format tournament.
International. We are here at Fulda, and anybody from North America is very, very welcome to come. We had Clark and Laura Fraley here before the lockdown a couple of years ago, and as you say, we've got Jeff Teolis here as our special guest this week, and he's been really nice to have around. So, and still is, of course.
So Flavio, he's still 41 and still in multiple, so it might be possible. I think
he knows.
jackpots are lit.
He knows what he's doing. Super jackpot there for
super jackpot. Super jackpot. I think it's on the left ramp.
Left ramp having
left ramp, which is really easy to backhand with the left flipper. 49. Yeah, he's on his way. Nico Wicke made a very, very good score in 2013 in Excel on the World Pinball Championship. I think he was something like 3 or 4 on the EPR tournament.
Wow. Okay, so yes, he's coming close. He's at 52 million now. He needs another 7, obviously, to get to.
Yeah, but now it's a super jackpot. So, left ramp, right ramp. Yeah, oh no.
Oh, he keeps
not strong enough.
Keeps hitting the terrorist, doesn't he?
Yeah, and both ramps are backhandable on the 24. You can make the right ramp with the right flipper and the left flipper.
Okay, yeah. So 60 million, so he's now past Nico.
Yes.
So tremendous performance by Flavio.
That's brilliant. Cheers, Jim.
Cheers, Frank. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, isn't it? Just to see the old friends again. Okay, so drops out of multi-ball.
So it's 5:15 a.m. in Australia.
So what are you doing up at 5:15?
Oh.
Watching the stream. What else?
So 5:15 in Australia means something like 7:15 or 8:15 in New Zealand. So maybe the next people to watch the stream.
We're on to Save the President now. That's the third person we've got to save the president, and we keep having a bit of joke about which president it is and whether they're worth saving. Okay, and unfortunately, each time a player gets to save the president, they seem to lose the ball pretty quickly.
Okay.
So that's sort of strange.
So
So
69.
we have Peter with 4.
Peter doesn't have to play his last
We
ball.
have Flavio with 2, and we have Nico with 1. So Peter Andersen 4, Flavio 2, Nico 1, and Robert
Yes,
0.
now the glass is clean.
I know, and look at the difference. It's amazing.
Yeah, Dina is a very good wife.
She is
Your
indeed,
glasses
yeah.
must be very clean at home, and even your glasses.
Like these, absolutely. Dear. So Peter Andersen, because he won the first game, gets to play off first on this game, and he'll be hoping to. He's got the ball save there, so he'll be hoping to win this game, because then it puts him in a position where he has won the tournament. Backhands the mode start, and as Frank says, the modes are valuable. So you can see there 30 million straight away, and shots for the basic ramps, orbits. Okay, so a backhand I would guess up to the lock shot, you think? Or is he going to play Gone? Oh, he's playing the orbit. Okay, that nearly kicked in. But you're right, it's not guaranteed, is it? So. Now, if you watch Bona Kerin's tutorial on the Shadow, he does a comparison between playing the left orbit and playing the battlefield and playing multi-ball. You going to play? Okay.
Yes, Royal Rumble.
Good luck. You don't need luck if you're good. Okay. So Frank leaves us again. Frank is off to play his group match play game, which is going to be on Royal Rumble. That's in the wing room across the other side of the hall. The other side of the building, sorry. Okay, so Peter finishes up there with not a huge score, I must admit, on the Shadow of nearly 50 million. Okay, so we've got another treat for you now. This is Paul Englert, and he's going to join me for the commentary. We have a new camera there, which is an AI camera, and it actually follows me. So if I move over here, that camera follows me. So we have to actually be quite close together because otherwise it will drift across.
Is there any way to make this higher?
No, it just keeps slipping back down again. So it's like really annoying.
I guess I'll try like this.
You okay there?
Yeah, I can't really see a lot, but
Right.
that's fine.
So you can see okay with the microphone and everything, and you can see because I'll move that across that way a bit if you like.
No, it's all good.
All right. So Paul is Germany number 2, and in the world number 18. So you're in that top 20, which is it's getting exciting. We're going to see this guy more and more as things look like the World Championships come into place. So thank you for joining. Paul is obviously also incredibly knowledgeable. Yeah, I think we probably should. Shall we swap chairs?
Would be nice, but
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Go
want to sit on this. It's
I don't really want to sit on it, but it looks a bit odd with you being knowledgeable. So let's swap. I have no idea what I'm doing on this side. The camera now obviously still follows me, so you'll need to put your head this way. So okay. Right. So do you want to take over with the commentary on what they're doing?
Oh, I got no idea how to do that, but I'll try.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's just try and pick up on what you think they're going to do. Obviously,
He's
so
doing battlefield.
the
That's
battlefield. Okay.
interesting, I guess.
Yeah. So the battlefield is this single paddle that you have to keep hitting against targets in order to break through the back.
Breaking through. It's not really that good. You need 30 targets.
You need to, and it's really hard.
I think it's. How many points is it?
50 million or something.
Yeah,
It's actually a reasonable amount
Yeah,
of points.
it's 50 million, and in arcade it's an extra ball as well. So that's the reason to go for it. But like this, it's not good.
really worthwhile. Yeah. Can we turn the game mic down a little? Yeah, absolutely. Just hang on a second. Just give me a minute. Okay, tell me if that's better, please. We've now reduced that. I'll also increase the microphone volume. And we'll bring the microphone a little bit closer. So, okay, thank you very much for the feedback, and it's exactly that we need. Because obviously it's difficult to follow the audio. So, yeah. Right. Trigger Easter egg. Trigger the Easter egg. Okay.
So it seems he's actually trying to complete the battlefield. He went for it again.
Really? Okay.
I mean, only thing I can imagine is that he's going for the wizard mode.
Ah.
But
have you watched Bo and Kerin's video on
yeah, just do loops.
Yeah, loops all the time. Don't know anything else. Because he did a comparison, didn't he, of the different modes and how they work. So, yeah.
So I think Peter was doing loops, right?
Peter was doing like a combination of things. I couldn't quite work out what Peter's strategy was.
I saw him shoot a few loops back to back, but inner loops not.
We can also zoom in and out.
So she starts multi-ball.
Okay, so multi-ball, the jackpot is the inner loop at the top?
Yes, it's 4 and then super at the con hole.
Okay. So the first shot he wants is round here.
Yeah, he just locked one, so next jackpot is doubled. And it also counts as 2 for the super.
Okay, so that's interesting. So,
but if you make a jackpot and there's one locked, then it will spit it out again.
yeah, okay. So any disadvantage in being in 2-ball here?
Might actually be easier like this.
Okay, yeah. So he's now trying to play the loop in order to feed it round to get the top flipper to play the jackpot shot.
I mean, you could try backhanding the center, but yeah, this looks too. That's 3 and 1.
Okay, he gets a jackpot from the Khan shot there. That was.
So I think he's waiting. Oh no, he's not waiting for it to come out. Now Khan is super for I think 100.
Okay, so then would there have been a grace period on that? Would it have been able to?
Yeah, there will be.
Okay. But it looks like he's going straight back for the battlefield again, doesn't it? That's the end of ball.
Good score.
Yeah.
Good bonus.
So bonus of 70 million, which is nice. Replay with ball 1, that's always a nice position to be in. Okay, so glad you're all enjoying it on the show. This final, well, all the finals here this week are going to be awesome finals. We've got some great players. It's surprising that this young guy here isn't in the final. There was a machine malfunction with his last game on Robbie Sutter. Otherwise, you would be playing this now. Yeah?
I should have just held the ball and then.
But I'm sure you don't mind. You love
Nah,
Robbie.
I don't.
I hate it.
I mean, he got the 50 million super bonus at the end, so probably would have made it anyways. But
Okay. Yeah. I say it's all experience. So, Nico gets his first lock. That was an awesome score of 345 or 346.
yeah, well, where did you get all these points? I don't know. It's 80 million from Super Bowl, but
Yeah. Well, he played a mode.
right, but that's bonus and was like 70 million.
Yeah. And so where did 376 come from? Yeah, you're right. He got a couple of jackpots with the multi-ball.
Yeah, I think it was 3 normal ones and 1 doubled.
Yeah.
So 100 million.
Okay. So we're on to ball 1 for this guy, Robbie Sutter. Robbie Sutter, I think, is still Swiss #1 player, isn't he?
Yeah, pretty sure he is. Yeah, he is. He's number 9 worldwide, I think.
Yeah, Robbie has been. Has he actually been world champion? must
I don't know.
I would think so. I would be surprised. He certainly played lots and lots of times in the World Championship, and he's known all over the world. Has he got calm lit? Can you tell that from there?
No, don't think so. No, he needs one more lane. But it seems he's going for loops. He just shot a two-way combo.
Yeah.
He's trying for calming now.
Okay, nice. I think that was a bit of a fluke to get that into the mode start, but
I don't think he's too happy with Monolith as a mode.
No. Okay.
Now he wanted a clean feed through the upper flipper, and now he gets the multi-ball mode.
Okay. So these shots into the lock then don't count as locks because they're part of the mode. Yeah. Okay. That's again typical of this era of game, isn't it? That one thing locks out another.
Yeah, I mean that's still like that to this day.
Yeah.
That's too early, sadly.
That's great nudging, isn't it? Right? And that's one of the things Robbie is really well known for. Let's see how he does on the battlefield, because this is, you would think it was simple. It's moving a paddle backwards and forwards with the left and right flipper, but it's very, very difficult to keep it under control.
It's very, very fast-paced.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you get into a position where you can just stay where it is.
Yeah, you just go, okay, boing, 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 and then at other times it's all over the place. And people do actually play sideways, don't they? Like the old table games, the tennis games, where you bounce it off the edge. Is that right? Because you've got a number of targets down, haven't you? So if you knock them sideways, you can get two for one. So this is Khan multi-ball.
Just all main shots, and then
all main shots, yeah.
And then you get a strobing light on the battlefield for a super.
Okay. How do you do all these things?
I mean, we used to have this game at home.
Really?
For like what, a year?
And you still remember?
Yes. Great game. Best thing was going for the duck frenzy, the secret mode.
Secret modes. I like secret modes.
I mean, I don't really remember if it's actually valuable to go for.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. They would have already done it. So you just if you enter any of the 3 holes, you need to press the button, and then you hear a duck.
Yeah.
You hear a duck, and if you get all 3, I think it's 500k per switch.
Okay.
I don't know.
So it's in the video mode where you have to avoid those spheres. And you can press the trigger then, and it kills them all. And it's a bit like Attack from Mars, where you can destroy all the sources.
I'm surprised he didn't hit the gun there. Would have given
I think he did. No, he did. Yeah.
I didn't see it. For the Mongol hurry up.
Oh no, he didn't. No, that's true.
You get 3 million for the gun.
But it's on 576 million, so that's again a pretty awesome ball one.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's played Shadow multiplayer yet.
No,
so
he
just Khan and modes.
So yeah, Robbie doing really well. So the next thing we need to do is we need to get you trained in commentating. Yeah. Because just think, I mean, you're going to be around in pinball for a long time. So you'll get to the point where your game will start to slow down a bit, and then you need to think about, well, you know, maybe I should be passing some of this knowledge on to other people. I don't think at your age you think of things like that, do you?
No, not at all.
No, absolutely.
So he's missing 2 more.
That's yeah. Presumably you know you can do that. You can backhand, get two balls on the left flipper and backhand round the loop.
Or maybe he gets the super grace period on the battlefield. Well, no, that's replay. But might have been it, and the animation just got covered with replay.
Well, he's on 340 million, so he got something.
Yeah, we can't really see the top lights on
Yeah,
the
true.
battlefield, so no way to tell.
Game sound is still too loud, so yeah, sorry about that. Let me. The nice thing is that I can separate these audios out later, so when it goes onto YouTube, it won't work. It's too clever. It tries to follow me. I'm going to swap. How will that work? This camera is. It has a mind of its own.
It's too smart for us.
It is completely. It's too smart for anybody. Well, look, we're just a little bit offset. You know,
You look pregnant.
that's not very complimentary, did you? Thank you. I think
Apart from that, you look looking guys, but not on that camera.
I think I would rather take the squash than the pregnant.
Yeah.
Given a choice. Sorry about that. Right, I've dropped the pinball audio down further. I think it's actually probably our audio that is a bit quiet. So maybe we can turn us up a little bit, which might help. But we need to get rid of the mix now because we can't see the game.
Didn't really pay attention. Did he tilt, or why is he waiting?
Right, good question. But Flavio is on his way into the hall now, so
Maybe he was just drinking.
maybe just just drinking, yeah. Okay, thank you, Dalton. Thanks for the feedback. Perfect balance here. You know, we like perfect. Perfect is good. Flavio is definitely playing the battlefield
Yeah.
without any question at all. So,
Maybe he gets in there.
is he there yet? Yeah.
Yes,
So he's through.
that's-
So
50.
50 million. Okay. So
I mean, it's not too bad, but
No,
huge
but-
effort for 50 million.
yeah, no, there has to be another reason for playing it, doesn't there? You wouldn't play that just for the 50 million.
No. I mean,
So-
you usually do for the extra ball, but
So do you need to collect all the things in order to get to the final mode? You have to
you
play
need to
everything?
play both multi-balls but no supers. You need to play all modes, and that's a tough one. And beat the battlefield. That's
Yeah. So therefore, in a tournament, you wouldn't play for that.
no.
So you play for the thing that gives you the most score, which is orbits. And orbits the main multi-ball, I would say.
I mean, if he gets to it, then he's probably gonna win. But
Yeah, true.
If he
yeah.
does.
Yeah, that's not
It's-
what you normally do in Spain. You sort of take at least a slightly safe strategy.
I mean,
When you-
even if he was going for final battle, I would do modes and multi-balls first because they actually score on their own.
Yeah, enough points anyway. So. Okay, so multi-ball start for Nico. Oh no, sorry, that's ball two. So still one more to go.
So he tries for vengeance on Scotia.
And that can be the shot of death, can't it? That
Yeah, I think the magnet fires it back
Yeah.
if you like the lock.
yeah, and it's actually rejected. We thought the ball had gone in there, but it actually came back out. It drilled back out again, isn't it?
How though? Isn't it supposed to be catched?
Yeah, it's supposed to be caught on the magnet and then fed in, but it didn't. It caught on the magnet but then fed back out again. That's, okay,
I
so
think-
so now it's gone in.
I mean, that seemed like the wall was down. when
Yeah,
he
yeah,
shot that.
yeah. But it was because he'd opened it before, but it went up and then came back down straight, almost down the flickers. So this is multi-ball, I believe, has started, so we'll be fine with that. He gets the first jackpot round the balloon.
Yeah, ball saver's not long and
And Nico tearing his hair out there because there were so many points they'd left on the table with that train. So no, yeah, not a lot of luck at all. So surprised no one went for vengeance yet. Yeah, Robbie knows he can back on the mode start because he did it in the very first ball.
Yeah, he did.
He could get to final battle, but then he might only get to play 2 balls in this game. So this is, we're still on ball 2, yeah?
Yeah, last player.
And he was definitely trying.
Oh.
That's unusual, isn't it, for Robbie? That was a definite flipper fumble, which you don't often see him do.
It seemed like the flippers were a bit sticky there.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Yeah. All right, we'll give him that as an excuse. Yeah. We're not blaming you, Robbie. It was the flippers.
Might still be enough, though.
Might still be enough.
I mean, Peter's kind of in jail. He's got nothing ready.
I know. So, come on, Peter. So he's got 1 lock and
second one ready.
And
his mode's the Folly mode. I think that's the best one to play, actually. You might go for that. It's 100 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as that doesn't drain. So he's going to take lock 2.
Oh, happened again.
And he came back up, you see. That's exactly what he did to Flavio on the last ball. And that's out. So Peter's not going to be very happy with that one, is he?
No, not at all. So I'm pretty sure that he will get beaten by Flavio now, so he's 3rd.
Yep.
And if Rob wins, then he will have to fight for the win in the last
Nico,
game.
you can't rule Nico out either at 69. So there are scores here that are beatable.
And we've definitely seen that 400 million on ball. It's possible.
You know what Flavio was like. He will just fight to the death. So
he's got calm multi-ball ready as well.
So would you play vengeance here? Or would you?
No, it's 4 shots.
Would you ignore the skill shot and just go for the?
I play ramp, then play mode start, then calm. Or just calm, actually. Just this.
So he's already played his main multi-ball, so
two shots per lock. That's not really an option.
Mode start is the obvious one to play, but it's really difficult from forehand, isn't it?
It's a tag shot with big posts.
He'll know he can backhand because he'll be muching Robbie. But, okay, that's a good shot.
Yeah, that's the Folly mode.
Yep, and he should now pass Peter's score based on this.
Yeah, this is like 10 or 5 million bonus at least.
Yep.
So in this, you just shoot shots and get credit for it, but I think every target on the battlefield counts as 1 shot.
Yeah.
So usually that's...
he's trained because has he done enough?
Yeah, that's enough.
So, yeah, so he's past Peter, okay. So, but he could have done so much better there. The door is definitely open to Nico. If he can make a good ball here, he could put himself into... certainly get past 460 and 471.
You are boring me.
So he also plays the most start monolith.
I think he doesn't like that really.
So monolith, the two ball multi-ball.
Yeah, he had Khan ready and now he's out of control again.
So why not just time it out now?
I mean, it's 3 points, it's a multi-ball.
Yeah.
And he really needs every single point right now.
He does, yeah. So just make sure you don't double drain then. That the logic?
And yeah, of course, but that's actually more. I think he let that go.
He did. He let that go. So interesting, yeah. Would you do that? Would you actually let a multi-ball go?
Oh no. I'd take the points.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to control that multi-ball because you have to mash center, and there's nothing else you can do.
And he drains and tilts. So the bonus goes too, but I don't think that would have made any difference.
No,
So
it was like 50 million.
So we finish up after that game with.
So Rob gets 4.
So Robbie gets 4.
Flavio gets 2, Peter 1.
Gets 2 and Peter 1. And we are all ready. Okay. She's watching the screen outside, so she'll know what. It's very, very low, this chair, isn't it?
Yes.
So me and Paul are now the same size, which is not a bad thing. Yeah. So we're going to play Metallica for the last game. We've got Peter Andersen on 5. We've got Flavio and Robbio both on 4.
So whoever wins, except Nico.
Whoever wins this game is going to win.
And if Rob goes second and Peter third, then it's a tie.
Yep.
Or Flavio, for that matter.
Absolutely. So there's a good chance of a tie break, I would say, on this.
Yeah, definitely.
So this Metallica is...
it's not the nicest to play.
Not the ice. No, I was going to say it's not the easiest to play. Now, would you play this strategy, the fuel?
I mean, not if I need to win. If I need to get first.
If you need to get first, you wouldn't play fuel.
No.
Okay. Oh.
I'd play Gravemarker probably in this situation.
Gravemarker. Okay.
I mean, it's 4 shots. It's relatively safe.
Yeah. Do you remember when we played single ball tie breaks on this machine? Have you ever been in one?
Never on that.
That's a real nightmare. So what do you do on a single ball Metallica game?
Fuel.
Just fuel. Yeah. And that's where strategies like that do come in. So anyway, this is Flavio, ball 2. Ball 1, player 2. Okay, so...
Short plunged, or did he hit anything?
He short plunged, yeah. So let's see what he plays. Just playing a bit of flipper practice to keep the ball going backwards and forwards. Maybe he doesn't want to score any points on this game.
He's going Sparky.
He's going Sparky, yeah.
But why did he not just shoot that from the right? I mean, it's harder, but if you miss, you don't hit anything. So.
Yeah, true. Do you ever play snake strategy on Metallica?
I mean, if it's close, I go for it, but usually not.
Okay. So, wow.
That's too dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the last one. It's basically two dangers and out. So here we go. So we've got comments then on there again about Phil Taylor and Raise the Power. Phil Taylor is the dart player. The picture up on the wall, when the camera follows me when I stand up, we get a picture of some famous dart players on this back wall, and the chat's just picked up that one of those is Phil Taylor, who was world number 1 for many, many years. Yeah, absolutely great darts player. So Balls and Balls, of course, is a flipper, dart and pool club. So we are sitting in a dart room at the moment. There are 2 dart boards off to this side, so we could have a game maybe after this final. Do you ever pick a particular song just for the music? Or?
Yes, I always pick one.
Yeah, as in one song, yeah, okay. Yeah. think Peter's playing Sparky, but he's not hitting it very well.
I know he's obviously going for coffin multi-ball.
Yeah, because that's the easiest to get to.
I mean, he's got 2 already.
yeah. Well done, Peter. And just, yeah.
I mean, if he was to get to it, probably be
Then
very
that
valuable.
would be a
But
huge amount of points, yeah.
you can during coffin multi-ball you can light the others,
Yes,
and you can
okay.
stack in at least one. So you can light them all and stack in one, and then you have the other 2 ones ready.
Okay.
But that's not realistic at all, I think.
So Sparky getting close to being ready. So what? 2 more hits?
Yeah, one center
Okay,
shot.
well, one more here, and that will start Sparky multi-ball. There we go. So here we go with Sparky. First,
I think he's missing all 4 picks
I
though.
was going to say, first objective is to hit all these pick targets. So these 2 here and these 2 here. And if he does that and then shoots into the snake, he will get another ball.
Yeah, maybe it would have been smart to maybe pick some of them up before starting the multi-ball. It's ball 1 after all, and
True. Do you actually do that? Do you actually look at the status of the picks before
yes,
you play?
I usually pick up the ones next to the grave marker
Yeah.
before multi-ball because they are farther away, so it's safer to go for them.
Yeah.
And you can backhand them, and it's usually an easier return.
So he still needs 3 pick targets. He's got
No,
one
no,
left.
he got them all now. He's
Oh, he got
missing
them
one.
already. Okay. Yeah.
Did he hit the snake there, or?
Yeah, I think so.
So I think no, he did not. He had 1x super there, but now he has. Yes, he did.
So Peter now playing for the flashing shots. Is that? So next strategy?
Probably grave marker.
Okay, but it's playing snake at the moment. Or he took the snake
Maybe
lock
he's trying
anyway.
to graze the captive ball into the snake, so he gets that lock and gets his confidence for crank it up.
Ah, yeah.
Might be.
Yeah.
I know he's going Sparky again. That's a 3rd hurry up actually. That's lit there.
Yeah. So snake's lit again. So backhand snake. So he only wants one more for snake multi-ball. So to light the snake again, he only needs to hit a snake shot anywhere on the playfield. Okay, so he finishes up on what score there? Did you see? 26.7. So, okay?
Yeah, it's one multi-ball, so
Yeah. So don't forget, if Peter wins this game, then he will take the title, and that will be another tournament that he's won this weekend. He's collecting trophies, isn't he?
yeah, I think he's got 2 so far.
Yeah.
3? I don't know.
He got Classic and Main yesterday. I don't think Nico Wicke is going to be very happy with that one. That's dear. There is a huge mass of people watching the stream just in front of a glass partition between us, and they're all watching the stream on a big TV in the bar area. The group match play tournament must now have finished, I think. Or
might have
maybe they're
been.
waiting for a round to be called
Yeah,
or something.
I mean, maybe they're doing the finals after this.
Yeah, they are, yeah. They will feed, these finals will feed straight to the group match play finals. So. So, what exactly is Robbie playing here?
I think he's just trying to get control, get a cradle. He's playing
He's
fuel.
playing fuel.
I think.
What a very, very strange strategy to play
I mean-
in a final of a tournament.
This game is playing so mean. I don't think he's getting 30 million with just fuel. I mean, he hit one target by accident. I would go for grave marker.
That was a great slap save. Oh, and he drain. I mean, to be honest, with that strategy, you're not going to get enough points, are you?
Yeah, you're not.
You know, I mean, even if you play it all the way through, you're not going to get enough points. Compared to, say, grave marker, I think your strategy is probably the right one.
Just 4 shots.
The problem with grave marker, of course, you lose progress
I
from
mean,
ball to ball.
if he plays his last ball, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, true. So, Flavio at this point nowhere, so
didn't do anything. Didn't hit anything.
didn't hit anything at all, no. So I'm fairly sure Flavio will be sparky as well. Oh, I don't know. Well, he got his first grade marker there, so he's only actually got.
He's going for it.
Yeah. Back tongue. Don't push it. Don't push it. He's got virtually no tilt left, so therefore he does need to be very, very careful as he goes into this. Backhand into the grave marker.
To the very back, it's difficult to backhand.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, that happens.
So forehand, the next group match play round is just about to start, so the amount of background noise will begin to disappear in a second. Oh, a nice backhand. So he actually starts grave marker multi-ball.
Is he missing the 2 right picks? I think the light is a bit iffy. We can't really see if they're related.
There's this one on the right here.
And the very left one.
On the very left one, yeah. So these 2 picks.
But he's got it. He had 1 left, then hit 3, and now it's like this. He's got the other ball.
That's the. Oh no, haven't you still got this one here?
No, he's got 3 balls in play.
Ah, sorry. Okay, that's a giveaway. Yeah, once you've
Yeah.
got 3 balls in play. Okay. He knows there's no tilt left here, so he does have to be.
Yeah,
he does have to be careful.
He's not gonna get this score just with this multi-ball. I think he needs to crank it up.
Yep. So
He's got 2 hurry-ups ready. Maybe combine those and get the small points that come from that.
yeah. But do you, when you're in this position, do you continue to play grave marker? Do you continue to play the grave marker shot in order to get the jackpots in grave marker multi-ball?
No, it's just all shots. So why
So
go
it's
for them?
any shot, okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you're looking to complete the crank it up shots that you need in order to
I'd be going for coffin here.
yeah.
He's got the lock lid, but to light the lock and get the coffin items done.
Yep. So he's
hurry
got
up.
hurry up on the coffin. Okay, so he got that hurry up at 888,000. Yeah, it's got to be careful here, and it actually hasn't collected many of the cranky tuck requirements.
I mean, he did nothing on ball 1 and
Yeah,
just
true.
started grave marker on the third one. So he's got double super lit on the grave marker, but it holds it for like 30 seconds. I think he can just play different things and then go for it later.
Okay.
Goes
He
for
plays,
it.
but he plays it straight away, so he could have left that there.
He could have at least started 2x or 4x,
Yeah,
maybe.
okay. But he's playing very, very carefully here. I know he's no tilt left, but he's also being very careful about what he's shooting and why. Okay, so takes an extra ball. Anything in the chat about what they think they're playing?
There's a
Probably
lot
for
about fuel and...
Okay, that was from the ball before with
I mean,
Robbie.
they're probably right with 2x scoring. You can get big points from it, but didn't seem to work out.
Yeah. This is very tense, isn't it? This is not what you normally get in a final.
Like,
You get
what's
sort
he
of-
even playing for?
Okay, so he's now out of multi-ball. He is on 21 million, so he made
He's
he made
missing
pretty good
Snake
progress
and Coffin. Yeah, Spark is close.
there. Yeah. Great control, Flavio. Awesome. So Spark is ready, just one hit. That's quite definitely what pick targets does he have now?
I can't see it all. They just seem unlit for me.
Yeah, okay.
He's going for the lock first.
What, the snake lock?
The Coffin.
The coffin lock, okay.
I mean, now he can work his way to the second lock during the multi-ball.
Right, okay. That's
I think he
clever-
might actually
clever
try to
play,
do
yeah.
that for the lock and for the crank it up.
Right, okay. So his target here is to have Crank It Up ready when he comes out of this multi-ball. And Flavio will know that, so he knows exactly what he's playing for. So can we tell what the
Okay,
pick
he's
targets
got
are doing?
he's got coffins and crank it up is lit.
Okay, so he wants points from this
I mean,
multi-ball
honestly,
now.
at this point, I'd be going for re-ups.
Yeah.
Just get seek and destroy. Snake's lit, but nah, he doesn't care. He wants the crank it up.
So Crank It Up coming up.
Which one would you play of the 4?
Oh, you're the expert. You tell us.
Nah, you tell me. You tell me.
Home the Bell Tolls is the normal choice, isn't
Yeah.
it? So,
I mean, on the premium, I'd go Fade to Black.
yeah?
Yeah, it's switch based, and you get the 2 spinners and the loops.
Okay, yeah. So Flavio on a roll here now. And he has played this extremely well, hasn't he, to get to this position. The grave marker multi-ball he played very, very carefully. So he's no tilt warnings at all left, and yet he still manages to keep the ball in play. He's on 80 million currently.
Would you go for any cash out here, or just try to get the completion?
You're asking me a question like that. Would we cash it out? Personally, I would cash it out. Because we're not trying to get grand champion on this machine, are we? We're just trying to get a win.
I mean, if he gets the completion, I think he wins.
Yeah, I would think so as well. So, but let's see.
And he's got mystery ready, and during this mystery gives you the shot bonus, so you get to complete one entire row with one shot.
Oh wow, okay.
So the next shot you do is instantly completed. So
Right.
he could do the tough left ramp, the other two are almost ready, and right loop is easy.
Okay, this was. You know what's going to happen. Okay, so he
Yeah.
played it. Yeah. Okay, so crank it up bonus. How much has it got in bonus? Next shot, 2,200. Is it going to collect? Yeah. I mean, what do? You're not going to play on.
I mean, he's already in the lead. I would try for it.
You would, yeah. Really?
Yeah, at this point, yeah. if he's actually gonna beat the score that he had, he will probably play Crank It Up. He will play it,
Yeah.
and then he will not stop until he has his score.
Yeah.
So I just tried to get the best out of it.
So he's on 145 million. What do you do now?
I would claim the hurry up on the right, just so it's done.
As in that shot. Yeah. So.
And then
And then.
go snake probably. It's the closest.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how many letters he has, but
I don't think he's played Snake very much, has he? So at the moment he's not. Oh, so it is late. He's just played that right orbit.
he's
in
playing
order
right
to
orbit.
light,
Maybe he's going for another Crank It Up. Get the three items for one shot. Or maybe he's going for the cash out. If you get all 5 shots again, you get like 40% of your Crank It Up bonus at the right scoop.
How do you know that?
I don't know, just sometimes it just happens, then you remember.
Then you remember it happened. Okay.
I don't think it's 40%
So that-
though. It's
Okay.
but
so,
it's points.
so that was Snake 3. So I think he's going to play Snake shots. We can soon tell the Snake shot on the left orbit. Snake shot on the right orbit as well. But okay, look at that. He looks disappointed that he drained. That was an absolutely tremendous ball. You know, from the point that he had the double danger, he's gone from like 20 million to 157 million without any tilt availability as well. That was absolutely tremendous.
So Chad just said it's 25%.
It's
on the
25%,
recash, but I think it's gone now if he starts the new ball.
Yeah, okay. So this gives everybody a challenge. Flavio now in a position where he could win this tournament outright, and if he does, that would put him on 8 points and probably no tiebreaker. If we
No, there's no way if he
Flavio
wins.
Yeah,
But maybe
it's not over
maybe
yet.
for third and second there might be a tie.
Yeah, there could be a tie on. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's going for Crank It Up. Now he's playing captive balls. Where is he?
Okay, so yes, that's Snake multi-ball.
I mean, honestly, might just it's ball 2,
What?
so just shoot the coffin, get Crank It Up, then play Snake and get another Crank It Up.
Ah, yeah, okay. It's
'Cause it's just
this-
one shot.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is the first crank it up, so he's choosing Fade to Black, because that's what you said you'd choose, yeah.
Yeah, on the premium,
But not
on this.
not without.
I think there's if you shoot the loops, you get like 5-10 switches, like two.
to pretend there's a spinner.
But it's not the same.
Yeah.
I think it's on the premium. If you play Fade to Black, it loops around, doesn't go into the pops.
Yeah.
So you get both spinners.
Okay.
And he's just going for cash out. At least have it ready. So on the display, you can see how many more he needs for the completion. It's this bar.
Okay. So the bar.
No,
moving
that's the
across.
song. It's these.
Sorry, these bars here at the side. Okay.
And I think there's like, depending on which Crank It Up you play, there's a bonus for completing. But
Oh, Peter, I think, was probably swearing in Danish there.
I've learned a lot of Danish curses over the weekend.
A lot of Danish swear words. Oh dear. Yeah. What do you learn as a pinball player? How to swear in lots and lots of different languages.
Very important. Robert told me how to swear in. What's it called? Swiss, German.
It's sort of Swiss German, yeah. It's somewhere in between the two. I know Dina finds it virtually impossible to understand Swiss people when they're talking. But there again, she also doesn't understand Bavarian people either, so. Okay, so Nico not having a good game here. So we're back to Robbie Sutter with 8 million. Is he going to carry on with the fuel strategy?
I think he will. He's done it the first 2 games. I don't see why he would switch now.
Why would you change?
He's got one more target for double scoring, and if he can shoot these shots and don't miss,
Yep.
I think he can get over Flavio's score.
Okay.
Because Chad said, you will always renew your 20-second timer on fuel on the double scoring if you keep making the combo.
Really? It would be nice to see, wouldn't it? I mean, I've seen a few people practicing this strategy. Benny Grabeldinger was doing it a couple of years ago, and I think he'd been talking to Robbie, and Robbie was telling him this, and Benny was just playing it over and over again till he got it perfected. And this is not like Robbie. Robbie's missing, isn't he? Robbie's not supposed to miss. So presumably you get nothing unless you keep the sequence going.
Right. What?
Oh, and that's the tilt. Okay, so yeah. So Robbie on 12 million, so he can only take now a maximum of 1 point. Okay, bold strategy, yeah. Let's see if it pays off. Okay, no it didn't. But maybe it would have. I would have loved to have seen that, because I've been told about the fuel strategy, but I've never actually seen it being played and completed.
I think it's a good thing to do if you need like a few points.
Yeah.
Just get these,
But not from the start of
No.
a tournament final game.
I mean, if everybody gets like 20 million,
Yeah, then
then
fine.
and you're player 4,
Yeah.
but not like this.
Yeah. So, okay, Flavio, we reckoned, was going to probably try and play for Snake at this point.
He really has no multi-ball already, right?
That's right, yeah.
He's in jail. Maybe he's going fuel.
Okay. Fuel and Snake. And Grave Marker.
He's played grave marker, so it's like 3 shots to the back once the targets are down.
Okay, so that's not probably a strategy. Snake from here, I think, would be worthwhile.
I got lucky there.
Yep. He's playing for Grave Marker. So yeah, perhaps he.
Maybe it's just 2 more shots. So
Yeah. He thought it was obviously worth going for. So, but still, obviously, in a very, very strong position. But this man, Peter Andersen, you can't rule him out of any game either.
Snake is lit, and
Snake's lit.
he's got 1 coffin lock.
Maybe he'll go around them to check before he starts the
Maybe
game.
he'll go for 1 coffin lock before he starts Snake,
Maybe.
and start Snake at the 3rd one.
Let's see. Come on, Peter. See what you can do.
I mean, Snake, it's 2-ball multi-ball. I don't think he can get all his items just in a
Just
2-ball
from
multi-ball.
from that multi-ball, yeah, okay. Yeah. Can't you get an add a ball in Snake as well, though?
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
You do in all the multi-balls.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've found the Snake multi-ball to actually be the highest scoring on its own.
Yeah, okay.
So, but it's not gonna be enough for the 160 million that Flavio has.
So he was actually, I don't know whether deliberate, picking off the pick targets there.
Yeah.
That was a bit more Danish.
I think it was. I think it was.
We're going to start giving people yellow cards for swear words in different languages, and Paul here is going to be the referee to determine who's swearing. Because if you heard Dina can swear in 5 languages, so and the swear word depends on the situation, so it's relevant to what is actually happening at the time. So let's see if Nico can do something here, because it would be nice for him to get some ball time on this.
With a good multi-ball, he can get 3rd for sure. But that won't help him either. I think he has to win if he wants a chance at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
If he wins, he gets tied for 3rd with Rob, I think.
Yes, that's correct. Surely he never gets away with that. Wow, that was... how do you do that? No, if he wins, it would actually go in front of Robbie, because Robbie would get 0, so
Right.
so
Right.
he would go to 5.
But he's
So, yeah. So
it's gonna be tied with Peter. No, Peter's got 5.
Peter's got 5.
There's no way for a tie.
Yeah, true. That's correct. So here we go with Sparky Multiball, Nico Wicke, the last ball of this final. Good start.
So he's missing 2 picks. 1 done.
So I am assuming everybody knows that you have to hit the big targets during multi-ball in Metallica. So the targets at both sides of the ramp, and then you can shoot the snake for an adder ball. And as Paul said, that's in every
It's
multi-ball,
also 20 seconds double playfield if you do it.
which is equally important, isn't it? So,
And you can do it again. You can complete them again, shoot the snake again. It won't add a ball, but you will get double playfield.
oh yeah, okay. So Nico is going to take a point, I think, for this at least. He's already.
But he
he's
needs
already
to win
passed,
if he wants to change anything.
Yeah. So Peter is guaranteed 1 point. That's correct, and that's
he had grave mark already, but
that's the end of game. So, do you want to just type the scores in on there?
yeah. Which mouse
it's
is it?
It's that mouse. So we have Peter Andersen on 7 points, but Flavio Baddaria taking first place in this tournament with 8, and Robert Sutter in third place with 4 points, and Nico Wicke on last place with 2. So congratulations to the finalists. Well done with that. Thank you very much to Paul for coming in to help with the commentary on that.
Thank you for letting me.
That was really, really helpful. Thank you. It's nice to have a bit of support and somebody who really knows what they're talking about the game. So thank you so much for that. And we'll have you back in the commentary box again Maybe do that tomorrow during the 5 strike if you get a chance. Maybe have a. There's never any time to talk, is there? Because you're always playing, so it's
It's always
difficult.
noisy, always playing.
Anyway, thank you very much.
Yeah,
And,
thank you. See ya.